Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. Last we left off, the dating sim has become a murder mystery. Yeah! Do you think that was gonna be what this was? I sure didn't! He saunters off toward the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us. So this is all pretty linear so far. Not many choices to make. The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop? I doubt we will find anything useful there. Yuya said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me! Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building, on this ground floor, right? Excuse us! What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. A dove. And one more. Mr. One! Hello! What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Wow, somehow he seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool! Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya. Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry. He transferred from overseas, and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well. Come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? Two things. The murder of Tosaka Hiyoko and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from... No, wrong accent, wow. Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless! I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is, then? Nope. Useless wretch! Sakuya, calm down! Though, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait! Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they'd need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. I don't want to see it. bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course. The headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab, or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. So, our first choice in this whole situation... I love the poster on the wall, oh my god. I'm sorry. So, let's go check out the wall first. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Or whatever one it is. Indeed. Whoever was speaking put the right voice there. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it is some sort of shelter? My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. You guys have wings! Fly around the perimeter! Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. Like this situation wasn't already fucking trouble enough. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. The St. Pigeonation's symbol right there, too. That does look like a lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Hiyoko, but I'm worried about my family outside, too. I hope my mother's okay. Excuse us! It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you for being with Hiyoko now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining the pieces of Hiyoko up on one of the lab benches. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara? I'm not... I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious! Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait. Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right. He's awfully respectful to Dr. Shu. Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yes? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? I'm sorry, was that a pun? Foul play? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. Alright, thank you, Creepy. Thank you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation, and I the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right. Thanks, Doctor. Yeah, that wasn't creepy. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not to worry about it for the time being. What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. Huh. That was oddly specific. I suppose we finished the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The Grey Dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say... Indeed, he suggested that we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster! Sir? Are you within? We demand entry! Rude even to the headmaster. I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakuya, that's... It's locked? Bah! Where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out, so we'll go away? Indeed. He never was the type to walk about the campus. Perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means they're reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down. Himph. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah. We can head back to the... What's that? What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things? Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again! Behind... What? What? Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. Okay. Right. Because that's what we fucking expect to be wandering the school in the middle of a crisis. What? How many times am I going to start screaming at this game? What in... The Scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run! I am well aware! Did we lose it? I think so. Lucky it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that! It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome. And now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. I mean, that is true. Oh, welcome back, Kawara, Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Really? 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 Is this the time for tea? Really? Oh, whoops. Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened. The headmaster. He must have been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. You will become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us, and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, and now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow man, you say? Doctor! Fascinating. I've never caught into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Hands? You have wings! Come now, Shoo! Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time. Don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know what I've found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Totsaka. I don't like you talking about her so crudely. Control yourself, Kawada. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. Asphyxiation? So it wasn't like, was it asphyxiation because she lost her head and thus could no longer breathe? Like, what are you even really? Do you expect us to believe one word you say? We've seen what happens when we romance you! Anyway, I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. But I hope to see you next time when— WHAT?!